Hey guys, curious about what keto is? Stay tuned where I make sense of the keto, ketoacidosis, nutritional ketosis confusion and explain what keto is and why you probably want to try it. Keto refers to a low-carb, high-fat approach that's low enough in carb and high enough in fat to allow us to switch over to fat-burning mode. And this fat-burning mode is also referred to as nutritional ketosis. But wait, nutritional ketosis is completely different than diabetic ketoacidosis, which is a dangerous condition where ketone levels spike and blood sugar increases to alarming rates. Ketoacidosis occurs primarily in diabetic type 1 and sometimes 2 individuals who are not receiving sufficient insulin to push glucose into their cells. So regardless of how low carbohydrate, high fat that you eat, if you are not diabetic type 1 or 2 and you have a normal pancreas, you cannot get into diabetic ketoacidosis because you will still have enough insulin to pump that glucose into its cells and all will be good with the world. Having said that, there are 3 groups of people that it's best to work with a healthcare practitioner, your doctor, nurse, some sort of dietitian in order to make sure that ketosis is safe for you. The first one being pregnant women. The second one is diabetics, specifically type 1 diabetics. And the third is anyone with a kidney imbalance, kidney disorders, best to work with your doctor. So let's chat a little bit about how your body fuels on different fuel sources. So the first primary fuel source is glucose, and our body processes, some of them need glucose. That's why we have backup generators. If we don't have enough glucose in our body will make some glucose. And then there's fat burning with nutritional ketosis. So the state of getting into fat burning, where we're burning fat as energy as opposed to this glucose, is where we reduce the amount of glucose in our body that's stored in our liver and our muscles to the point where our body has no choice but to burn fat as energy. So we achieve this state by eating enough fat, low carbohydrates, that glucose, which is stored in our body as glycogen, is reduced to the point where we are burning energy from fat as opposed to carbohydrates. This process of burning fat as fuel produces ketone bodies that are converted into substrates for the Krebs cycle. So that's an energy production cycle throughout our bodies. Once you're in nutritional ketosis, the storage of triglycerides in your blood no longer applies. Blood sugar and insulin levels are reduced, levels of HDL cholesterol increase, and the visceral fats around your organs are in fact eaten up as fuel. In nutritional ketosis, we're really tripping the metabolic switch, leading to so much more than just weight loss. Personally, being in nutritional ketosis has helped me get a normal cycle again. I had amenorrhea for 8 years and get a period every 31 days. Regulate my hormones, testosterone, DHEA, cortisol, estrogen, progesterone. Overcome hypothyroidism. Overcome bulimia. Balance my mood. Heal metabolic syndrome. Increase sex drive. Boost energy. Free myself from cravings, and so much more. A keto state is when we use dietary fat as well as the fat on our bodies to fuel our daily activity. It becomes a reliable, constant energy source. In the carbohydrate approach, we have a limited amount of carbohydrates to use at any given time, which is why you're always hungry, gotta eat because we're low and we need food. Our blood sugar is low and we're constantly riding the waves of blood sugar up and downs. But in the keto approach, we are using the fat on our bodies, and we have upwards of 50,000 calories on our bodies to use as fat at any given moment. So these ketones that we were talking about, the brain can use them, the heart can use them, almost every darn cell in your body can use these ketones as fuel. There are a couple of processes where your body needs glucose for fuel, and that's what we were talking about previously, that your body can actually create glucose from itself. And my approach to ketogenic living is one that includes mild carb ups, so you are incorporating a little bit of carbs. You're able to have pizza with friends, birthday cake on your birthday, but you're also paying attention to the amount of carbohydrates you're eating on a daily basis so you can take advantage of this ketone production for overall health and that boost in metabolic power by switching over to the fat-fueled approach. So this state of getting into ketosis works because we are eating enough fat. Yes, definitely there's a state of ketosis where you're actually not eating, called starvation ketosis, but that's not what we're doing here. And if you are just eating low carb and say high protein, you may not be getting into ketosis either. The key for this ketogenic switch to go from the carbohydrate burning, glucose stored as glycogen burning, to the fat burning is making sure that we're eating low carb to reduce those levels, as well as high fat to encourage ketosis. And then if we're looking to lose weight, it really comes to how much fat do we eat that encourages ketosis, but not enough that our body isn't able to burn the fuel on our body. So it's really about finding the fat amount that works well for you and your body to encourage your body to lose weight if that is your number one priority. So ketones are a highly renewable energy source. Like I said, we have so many calories of fat in our body to be converted into those ketones, and many of our organs can use them effortlessly to undergo all of the processes that they need to on a daily basis. So there are many ways of eating keto to slide into this fat burning mode. My approach is more whole food based. We focus on a paleo-friendly sort of diet where we're lowering our amount of carbs, increasing our amounts of fats, and not getting too crazy over the numbers and not having to track everything. Everything's based off a plate and looking at that so you don't have to track if you don't want to. And also incorporating a carb up practice if a strict low-carb eating style makes you miss pizza with your friends and ice cream with your children every once in a while. I talk about how to incorporate carbs in a beneficial way that can help your circadian rhythm and also encourage your hormones to do what you want it to do, especially if you're wanting to lose weight. So 2 awesome things that you can do right now. The first one is you should grab my keto bundle so that you can totally rock your high fat life, whether you're new of eating this way or if you want to take a more therapeutic approach to your low carb, high fat eating style. I explain it all in there so you can slide into fat burning mode without needing to go strict low carb, boost your body's natural ability to heal, bust through plateaus to create a life you love, and liberate your life from restriction and chronic dieting and not feeling awesome and feeling like your brain is just all mushy and you just can't think and not having any energy. So I'll include a link up here to the keto bundle and also down below. And the second and last thing you can do is that you should subscribe to my channel. I come up with videos every Wednesday like this one, or sometimes we do some cool recipe videos, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!